My name's Lily, and I learned pretty young that some people will hate you for no reason at all. When I was 14, my mum passed away suddenly. It shattered me. For months, it was just me and Dad, grieving together. But only a year later, he remarried. I wasn't ready for it, but I told myself he deserved to be happy. With my new stepmother came her daughter, Kate. Same age as me, same school, but that's where the similarities ended. From the very first day, Kate made it clear she didn't want me there. If I sat on the couch, she'd take the other end and glare at me. If Dad was around, she'd plaster on a fake smile. When he wasn't, she'd mutter little digs under her breath. Dad would always say, "Lily, play nice. She's your sister now." So I tried. For his sake, I tried. Then things started to go missing. My phone charger, my favorite necklace, even cash from my wallet. Other times, things I owned would mysteriously break. My hair straightener, my headphones, the charm bracelet Mum had given me. And somehow, rumors about me started circulating at school. Apparently, I'd hooked up with 2 different guys at the same party. I was desperate for attention. I copied other girls' outfits. I knew exactly where it was coming from. Kate was the queen of fake innocence. The final straw came on prom night. I'd saved for months to buy my dress, pale blue, floor-length, with delicate beading. Mum would have loved it. Minutes before I was supposed to leave, Kate knocked on my door. She said she wanted to take a selfie with me for memories. I stood next to her, smiling for the camera, when she, accidentally, tipped her drink over me. A sticky, dark red punch. It soaked straight through the fabric. "Oh my God, I'm so sorry, Lily," she squealed, loud enough for Dad to hear. I had no backup dress. I stayed home, crying in my room while she went to prom and posted photos all night with my friends. I graduated, went to college, and moved away the second I could. Dad would call, but Kate was always in the background, dropping little comments. "Dad, did you know Lily still isn't dating anyone? Weird, right? Dad, I saw Lily's apartment online. It's small. Dad, I don't think Lily's doing that well." It hurt, but I was building a life, and planning my escape from her shadow. 5 years later, I got my chance. By then, I had a good job in marketing, a nice apartment, and a solid group of friends. One day, a big event planning company reached out. They needed a social media strategist for a high-profile wedding. The bride, Kate. Apparently, she didn't recognize my married name. I took the job, quietly. Over the next few weeks, I worked behind the scenes. Kate was Kate. Bossy, dismissive, talking down to every vendor. She'd call me sweetie in that syrupy, condescending tone. But here's the thing. When you're the person handling a bride's social media strategy, you control everything about what the public sees. Kate had curated a perfect image online. Wholesome, elegant, adored by everyone. But in reality, she was screaming at her bridesmaids, belittling the caterer, flirting with the best man. And I had it all. On video. On the morning of her wedding, I posted the pre-approved, getting ready, photos. Except, one was swapped. Instead of her carefully staged mirror selfie, I posted a video of her throwing a tantrum at her makeup artist, swearing and calling her useless. The comments started rolling in within minutes. Guests saw it before the ceremony. By the time she walked down the aisle, whispers had spread through the crowd. She confronted me afterwards, red-faced and fuming. "You ruined my wedding," she hissed. I smiled and said, "Oh, I'm so sorry, Kate. I guess I'm just clumsy sometimes." Just like she'd been with my prom dress. That was the last time we ever spoke. Now, when Dad calls, Kate's never in the background. And me, I finally feel like I've evened the score. So, was I petty? Or did she finally get exactly what she deserved?